hard to play with your dominant hand and you can't catch a ball. So we just want to give it more days to heal up, and it's been healing up very well. Training staff's done a good job of, protecting it and making sure that, that I'm protected out there on the court with.
That happened during the Bucks game?
During the Bucks game, I went on a loose ball. I think it was when I was guarding Bobby Portis, and me and him went to the floor, and I went to get the ball, and we think like a piece of the wood was sticking up, and it kind of just cut me deep because it wasn't a regular floor burn. It was really deep. So, and then, yeah, I played through it the rest of that game, and the next morning I was in the excruciating pain with it. And like I said, I couldn't even catch a ball. So just wanted to give it more days to heal up before we go out there and try it.
You guys were able to respond to some of their runs there in the third quarter. They cut it down to 13. You're up 30. They cut it down to 13. And you whip off an 8-0 run. What goes into that response?
Just getting a great shot. We're playing against a really good team with some really good players, and they've been playing really well. And we've been in this position before, where we have a big league and teams going to run and we just fold. So for us, it was really just focusing on getting a great shot. When they punch us, sustaining that punch and punching back. And that's what we did. And, proud of these guys for that.
And Ime, in a couple of the timeouts, first he stopped you on the court, and there's one where he kind of, like, I don't want to say lit into you because I wasn't there, but it kind of seemed like he was pretty animated. Like, what's the reaction in those timeouts, and how do you guys come out of those timeouts when you have those interactions?
Oh, they were all great. Ime was, just constantly telling us, the game plan that we had, especially in the first half, continue to go with it, continue to trust each other, trust our system, trust what we have, trust what we've been working on. We had a couple mishaps where, we fell asleep, blown coverages where they started to make their run, turnovers. And, he was just doing a good job of keeping us calm, keeping us focused, both while the timeouts and, while we were on the court. And, me and him were doing a lot of talking and, just, making sure that I keep everybody under control and keep this team in the right space of mind.
And then you, as the starting point guard here, obviously they've been without a point guard really, or one of their main guys here. Getting back in here, you said you were able to settle them down. I mean, you've talked about being the point guard, and how were you able to settle these guys down?
Making sure that everybody were in the right spots. And like I said, just getting a great shot. When we turn the ball over, and especially with this team, they can get out and run. They're very dangerous, and, that gives them momentum. So we just wanted to come out and get a great shot every possession. And, that was for me to make sure that everybody was in the right spots and getting the ball where it needed to go at any given moment that we needed it. When they start throwing all kind of defenses at us, switching, and making sure that, we don't get sped up like we have done in the past.
Thanks.
Zoom question from Keith Smith.
Marcus, you guys ran a lot of the offense through the bigs today. Is that something you think can continue even when the team's at full strength to make the game easier, as you've talked about, especially on Jason and Jalen?
Definitely do. It forces teams, to not load up on Jason and Jalen all the time because they're cutting, and then you got other guys cutting around. And we have good bigs that can make the pass and create not only for themselves but others. So you put teams in full rotations, and you keep them guessing. When Jason and Jalen has the ball, the teams just load up and get their defense set, and it's a lot easier for them. When they have to look back and find these guys and find where they're going, and then also keep contact on the other guys, it makes it a lot harder.
Final question today from Maria from Tab Deportes.
Hi, Marcus. First of all, Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.
Thank you. Considering everything that is going on right now, how would you describe this afternoon's game, and what do you think has helped you and your team to get this win?
I probably have to describe it as much needed. We bounced back from a game a couple of nights ago against the Clippers. We're out with some of our guys just like the rest of the NBA. We've been playing very badly the last couple games. This was a game for us to come in. It was an early game against a really good team who embarrassed us at their place, to come down and just lay down. But the guys kept the confidence, and they kept fighting and kept trusting one another. So it was a much needed win for us.
Wrap it up right there. Happy New Year.
Happy New Year, guys. Thank you.